Want to easily remove or install valve springs in your turbo Subaru? This is a Company23 valve spring compressor. What's up guys, Rick with RallySport Direct here. In front of me, I've got the Company23 valve spring compressor. Now this is going to be for the dual overhead cam turbo Subaru models. But let's just go ahead and take this out and I'm going to explain how this works. And it's kind of confusing without, you know, a head here in front of me to demonstrate. But it's very simple. So you bolt it down to the head and then of course you have your left and right. This spins in and out, and of course you can just use an Allen key to spin that in or out. But, so let's say you wanted to remove your factory valve springs, okay? So you bolt it down, this cup sits right on top there. As you spin this down, this compresses on the valve spring retainer, and then once it's fully compressed, you can use this little magnetic tool and pick out the keepers or the valve spring retainer clips, whatever you want to call them. Pick those out, unthread it, and it comes right off, and then you can remove your valve spring. Same with installing it. You put your valve spring and retainer on there or inside there, spin it down, compress the spring, put your keepers in there, and then release it, and then the keepers will keep everything in place. Very, very simple, quite genius actually in how easy this works. But do note, this does not work for all aftermarket valve springs. I know people have reported with some beehive type springs that this does not work, and I know other people have modified this cup here to work with the beehive type springs. So, you know, just use your best judgment and maybe do a little bit of research, make sure everything's going to work for you. But really is an incredible tool, very simple to use, and keeps everything clean and safe, because you're not like, I've seen people like compress it down with a socket and you know, things come shooting out and stuff like that. Of course you can do it basically however you want, but I would prefer something like this. It's a little bit slower, but it makes sure you're doing it right, and you can kind of double check everything as you're putting it all back together, make sure everything's exactly where it needs to be. So very cool little tool, makes for removing and installing valve springs a breeze. Check it out. That's all the time we've got for you today. Thanks for checking out what's in the box. See you guys next time.